And today we're making an apple-cider brined turkey breast in this Big Easy oilless fryer. Hey, it's been a few years since we did any kind of turkey in the Big Easy. It does it awesome. We get lots of questions about, cooking turkeys in here. So we thought we'd do an updated video today. It's raining here, so I hope you'll stay with us. I've got a turkey breast here. It's just under 7 pounds. What I did to make this brined overnight, I've got a half a gallon of apple cider, half a gallon of water. I've got 2 teaspoons of minced garlic in here, cup of kosher salt, 1/2 cup of brown sugar, 6 bay leaves, and about 25 cloves. You can see some of the cloves here on top. Like I say, I just mixed this brine up. If you've watched any of my other videos, you've seen lots of brines we've made for turkeys and chickens. Put it in the fridge, let it sit overnight. Okay? And we'll just discard that brine. Now we're going to do 2 things. You see all this extra skin or fat, whatever it is, we're going to get rid of some of that. And then once we get it all trimmed up, I'm just going to pat it down with some paper. Sorry if you're getting a hand shot there. Just going to pat them down with some paper towels. The reason we do that, you probably already know, is just to wipe off any excess salt. You don't need to take this into your sink and rinse it off. If it makes you feel better, go ahead, but you don't need to do that. Just want to dry it off. And the purpose, as I mentioned, is just in case there's any extra salt. There's some cloves that are coming out of this guy. I am going to inject this turkey today. I'm using this Cajun Injector Creole Butter. What I've done is poured out some in this glass because I'm not going to need the whole thing. And if you stick this needle, back down in the jar here after you've touched the turkey, you've contaminated the whole jar. Okay, so I'm just going to go into this guy about every inch or 2. You just want to work the needle out slowly to make sure you get the butter all the way, through the entire injection. And I'm just going to, like I say, inject this breast up real well. And then as soon as I get this done, we'll be back and I'll show you how we're going to season it before we put it in this Big Easy oilless fryer. Okay, so we've got this guy all injected up. You can see I've got a little bit of butter left. What I'm going to do is just pour this on and use it as a binder. If you didn't have any left and didn't want to, waste more, then you could use olive oil. But I am going to use this, leftover. There's another bay leaf I missed. Okay. That should be good enough. Now let me dry my hands off. The rub I'm using today is this Sucklebusters barbecue rub, this competition rub. Now, the reason I chose this one is you don't want to use a high sugar rub in this Big Easy. This one has paprika, black pepper, sugar, salt. So if you'll notice 1, 2, sugar is the 3rd ingredient. Spices, onion, celery, bell pepper. Just going to season this guy up. If you don't have this, just make sure you pick, as I mentioned, a low sugar rub so you don't end up getting a real dark turkey breast in this Big Easy oilless fryer. Alright, so we got this guy all seasoned up. I've had the Big Easy on high for 15 minutes, preheating. Now let's get this guy over there. Okay, we're over at the Big Easy. Just want to reiterate, I got this guy up on high. I always use high, just about. And then you can see here, I've got my, I'll show you here, got the turkey sitting in where the meaty side of the breast is up there. Well, then we're going to get it down in here. And question I always get asked, do you use the lid? It's in the low to mid 60s here in Florida today. Definitely not going to use the lid. The outside of that turkey will get cooked way too soon before the rest of the turkey breast is done. What we'll do is we'll keep an eye on it and watch the temperature when it gets close to being done. If we want this turkey a little darker on the outside, then we'll put the lid on it. All right, 1 hour and 45 minutes. This turkey is 165. It's dark. We brought out some lights. You can see it here. I'm going to move it over to the table. We're going to let the basket cool down. Let it cool off for about 10 or 15 minutes, and then we'll get it out of this basket and give it a try. Again, I apologize that it's gotten dark out here and we've had to bring out the lighting. This turkey's been resting about 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Oh, look at the juice. Look at the juice from that injection. Okay. Let me try to hold this up. It's still hot. I don't know if you can see that, but it's just full of moisture. There's just liquid all over that turkey. It's so tender. Okay, there's a piece of our skin. Let's give this a try. That turkey breast is definitely juicy. You know, 2 reasons, right? The brine and then the Creole butter injection we did. I do get sweetness from that apple cider that we brined it in. I couldn't promise you that I can taste the cloves. Oh, I can't get over how juicy it is. But definitely you get sweetness from that apple cider. I mean, I don't know if you can see that or not. It is just, moisture is all over the skin, in the meat. This is an awesome turkey. Hey, again, I apologize for the lighting. It's late out here, it's dark. As usual, I didn't start things early enough. Thanks so much for watching one of our videos. If you're not a subscriber already, I hope you hit that subscribe button. If you have any questions or comments about how to cook one of these turkey breasts on this big easy oilless fryer, just leave them in the comment section below.